So today then we are looking at calculating the area of a trapezium. Okay, now a trapezium is a four-sided shape, okay, also known as a quadrilateral, which has one pair of parallel lines. You can see I've indicated those with little arrows, which mean that these two lines are parallel. So if extended, they will never ever meet, okay, like train tracks. So here is a trapezium. You'll notice I have given this length, the bottom length, and this perpendicular height. Okay, the height of something, you'll notice that I haven't given the side here because we don't need it. Okay, we need this perpendicular height here, which means 90 degrees. Okay, perpendicular height, not the length of this line. Okay, I don't want that there. Okay, so the area is the space inside the shape. Okay, now the formula to calculate this is A equals, because area equals half of A add B and then times H. However, you're probably wondering what this A and B are here. Okay, now they are these two here. This is the A, this is the B. Okay, so our pair of parallel lines are the A and B. Just put a little note here. A and B are our parallel lines. Okay, H stands for height, that perpendicular height. So that's our formula. Now at Gcse level, okay, you are given this formula. Okay, when you've got your title page and you put your name on it and you send a number, flip open the first page, you will have a formula list. This is one of them, okay? So you don't need to learn it, however, you do need to practice using it. So, bit of substitution, let's put some numbers in. Well, half of, well, parallel lines, A is 8, so that's 8, add, B is 10. You can see here I've clearly just substituted the numbers in for the letters, and then we times this by the height. Well, the height here was 6 centimeters. Okay, so now we can start calculating this now. So brackets first, 8 plus 10 is 18. Well, half of 18 is 9, but I haven't times it by 6 yet. So you can see this 9 is the answer of this bit here. And then 9 times 6 is 54 centimeters squared. Remember area, units of measurement squared. These could be inches, it could be feet, it could be meters, it could even be kilometers. But make sure unit of measurement with a square on the end. So there is our formula. Half of A plus B times the height. Substitution, put the numbers in. Work out this complicated bit first with the brackets and the half to get your number here. Times it by 6 to get 54. Okay, now you could have decimals. Okay, so you might want to use your other methods for multiplication. Okay, you might think of your the one that looks like if I had 14 times 28. You might use a method that looks like that. You might use the box and grid method. You might even be able to use a calculator. But just bear in mind, some of these numbers do get nasty. Right. This one here then. Here's a trapezium. I have a pair of parallel lines. Okay, it looks a little bit different than the last one though. Okay, these two lines went in. These were my parallel lines for this one. These lines go in, they're not parallel. Here, I had a perpendicular height in the middle of the shape. However, with this one, I don't have a perpendicular height inside the shape. This 90 degrees here tells me that's perpendicular, which lets me know that I can use this one here as the height. So, formula, area equals half of A add B times the height, half of A is 4, B is 6, times by our perpendicular height, which is 3.2. Now we can start working it out. So I've got, with this bracket here then, I've got 4 plus 6, which is 10. Half of 10 is 5. So I've now got 5 times 3.2. Well, if 10 3.2 is a 32, that means 5 must be 16. Don't forget units of measurement on the end. Again, if you didn't know that in your head, there's nothing wrong with putting 3.2 times 5 and then using any method of which you are confident to use it. Okay, there are so many different methods, pick the one that's right for you. So with these then, first things first was your formula. Okay, you don't need to memorize it because it is there on your formula list when you open your exam. Second step then, substitution, which means put your numbers in. Third step is to solve, which means find an answer. Last bit then, step 4 are your units, okay, which is your centimetre squared. Okay, so just before the video closes then, always look for these 3 numbers. You may have this number over here being 7 centimetres. Do you need it? No, you pick the information that is in the formula. Don't just fall for the trap and look at the numbers in the question and go, oh, I've got to use them all. No, no, you just use your parallel lines and your perpendicular height, okay? Don't fall for that trap. Here's your steps, jot them down, have a practice, best of luck. Hope it helps.